this verse is signing off 808, no, 2008. Okay. Finishing up my work shit. Okay. So I only currently am using one copy of Millenniumon in my physical list because I only have the one right now. I do want to run a second one. The fact it can Digivolve for 6 on top of Chimera is really, really good. The issue this deck has persisted where you just sometimes do not see everything that you need to see. It's really it feels weird because like this is I think wholly a tech card. This could be another level 3. But you are running like you got the 4 copies of Analog Youth, the 4 copies of Insane Synthetic Monster, which are all consistency pieces. You have the 3-2 split here with the Pata and the Gabu being another 5 consistency pieces. This, it draws you cards sometimes. It's mostly when you're playing things. You could cut out one of the purple cards to run another copy of this. I think Ogremon would be the easiest cut. So let's actually fiddle around with that, I guess. Because the concept here is you'd want 6 of every color. One thing that you could do is I need to see what the fuck. So this is a way to make Chimera cost 4. So we could do that. I'm used to doing the Sunomon thing just because of the flexibility some of the plays allow for, but this can work as well. So yeah, I haven't really fiddled with the Tokomon before, but I think it matters a little bit more now because being able to Digivolve into Chimera for 4, because you'd already like do an effect, maybe you live jamming, whatever. Chimera for 4, shove a source, and reboot is kind of nice, and that way you don't have to use meat to go into it for 3. So it's like you need less setup. I mean, I have a pile of DM cards anyway for fiddling around with this deck specifically. Just played against... what was it? It was Creepymon. I do not like the fact that Graviton is a card that can be run at 4. Under normal circumstances, I feel like you'd want to mull this hand, but... I don't know. Analog Youth might have been the smarter play, but I'm also not expecting to be able to move out. I feel like I'm gonna get hit with interesting. I was expecting to get hit with like something playing Emperor. This is different. Medusa, I think, as strong as Medusa is, this feels like a tier 2 deck to me. Which might sound crazy to some people, but the problem is they really need to see that card to get me. With the fact they pitched it makes me think they probably have what's it called? Either another copy of it or the Savagermon. If I play this for 3, I put them on 1, but it doesn't fucking do anything. Evoing into this for 2 is cool, though. That's unfortunate. For me. I need to think about this because this gets deleted if they go all the way up the line. They can only bot deck 2 things. They'd want to get rid of this. Oh, maybe this is okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna do no selection. That's probably fine. I really do hope they give us more DM trait stuff because there's a bunch of stuff from the related. I think it was a pendulum that the digital monster color that we don't have in this trait yet. How do I want to do this? Question is which one they go into. Okay, I am considerably less concerned about this guy. Actually, does it get to bot deck my on deletion before I get to resolve it? One of the few things I wish this game did similar to Yu-Gi-Oh! Is just... Huh... Okay. Alright, buddy. Whatever you say, big dog. This is why you really want to fucking Evo mid swing. This is actually one reason the older Lamia is really fucking good. Okay. I wonder why they didn't trash the bottom. I guess they were trying to gamble on it hitting like nothing or something. I'll probably lose this immediately. I don't think mulliganing would have saved me to any degree. Huh. I mean, I guess that checks out. They can just raid into the fucking token. I have no hand to speak of. What do they have to fear? I should have kept the... No, it didn't matter. I mean, I probably should have still kept Millennium in my hand. But it also didn't matter. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. 7. It's optional. I forget. It's a mid effect. So this is somewhat reliant on my opponent misplaying. Yeah, I also just wish I had like a fucking option that did something out of security. Like, I say did something, but I mean something like deletion, attack prevention, some kind of shit. What did I just get the end? Oh, no, it's not even the end. Dog. Wait, I don't understand. Hold up. Okay, Albaz sends that special summons itself, pulls out the Ecclesia tags into Golden Sword Soul, plus Albaz, Ecclesia Synchro, Quim. Yeah, they would have needed to misplay by killing this, and then I would have suspended them. And yeah, it wouldn't have allowed me to win or anything. Yeah, I don't know. I like having the setter sometimes, but it's not necessary. So, what's actually no? I want the one. One of this one meat. Will I actually upgrade to the meat alt art that I never bought? I should go back to menus, I guess. But yeah, it's really frustrating. When your deck is like competent, right? But you just do not have the adequate pieces to progress the game meaningfully enough. I keep going first. Even before I started streaming, I was going first a lot. I wonder. I kind of want to do the searching, but oh, okay, same person probably. Same opener even. The thing definitely would have helped. The other Digitama definitely would have helped. Because so many of my cards are version 2. You don't have enough version 3 stuff. Also, I think part of the issue I was encountering, I think when I was looking at the deck building aspect of this, is for the on deletion and playing stuff. A lot of the version 3 cards don't do anything on play. They specifically are when digivolving when attacking, which can make things a bit awkward. I want to be clear. I don't think the Digitama is why I lost, but like not being able to make use of it sucks a bit. I would like to be able to tap my level 3, but I can't do that right now. Also, going into Sukumon in this deck is fucking pointless. Well, I mean, I guess I could Digivolve into it for 1, and then Digivolve into something for 3. I mean, it's still the same net result. It's just I'm Digivolving into a Digimon I wouldn't want to Digivolve into, so still going... Yeah, swapping back to the version 2. I would need more cards to choose from to be able to better adjust the mid portion of the deck for this to be worth it, which I probably should have just thought about it for a moment, but like the Chimera value seems okay because I still do have a number of instances where I end up wanting to Digivolve into this. So, yeah. Interesting. Why would you make that particular play? If you evo into either the level 3s that force a card into my security, you gain. You don't get to unsuspend. Oh, it's a different person because the other person was doing all of this. I feel like they might have been better served not. The jamming that might not matter. What the hell? Your version 3. I guess it gets reduced in post. Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, I'm a dingus. I fucked up. Oh well. Oh well. Wait a minute. Yeah. No, because this is version 3, version 5. Composite. There's a DM Deltamon. Rather, not. I'm not saying that there's one in the TCG, but for the DM Pendulum, there is a Deltamon. What the fuck, dog? Why are you running this? What are you doing? Bro. What? You have better cards to go into, dog. Are you gonna go into the old Medusa now? Is that what we're about to do? We're about to go into BT21 Medusa, bro. You get one Digivolving. Do you get end of attack? Yeah, of course you do. Can you choke me to one or no? Can I kill this? I have a 4, I have a 1, I have a bunch of 2s, I have 1 5. Yeah, nah, I'm fucked. Whoa. That was weird. Why didn't it let me? Okay. Let me, this is a little less useful than I was hoping. Okay, I am really not used to this fucking keyboard. There we go. What do you do? When attacking. Oh, in the trash. What the fuck? Hold up. But yeah, no. Like this is exactly the problem, right? Like we have that guy. We have this, which doesn't really do anything. If I'm not going into what is it? This? Yeah. Yeah, we got like 2 cards, bro. What else could I do? I don't know how else to. I mean, I can run the Vade, right? But that doesn't really. I don't get to do a lot with this. It can stick on board, which is cool. Very useful. But beyond that, it's a little iffy. Because I can run Vegemon. But Vegemon doesn't really do a lot for me. I mean, same deal with these two. These two I'm literally just running because they're in the color. Like, this is part of the reason I really hope they make the Deltamon, and the Deltamon is either black or like black-red. Because it would do a lot. Disinheritable is really good though. Yeah, I don't know. It's rough. I could do this. Cut that out. Cut that out. Yeah, I don't know. It's like they laid the groundwork for something, and it's just not all the way there. Do I need to? Oh, so I feel like playing this deck is really well. It kind of exemplifies why, when looking at like Galactic by comparison, Galactic has a really fucking easy time stabilizing. Like I can get down to 2 or 0 security or whatever. Versus Medusa, they can bot deck some shit, and I can still make plays. I can still like go up my line. I can still put them in a situation where like maybe they can ship me a little, but I am getting to the point where they won't be able to deal me damage, and that's what matters. Okay. 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 This is also just kind of funny because this can just get to the point where you can just like kill whatever. Be very ignorant. Be very ignorant. The fact this card does all this is crazy. Go to 5. Show me what you got. Be a little. What the fuck? Did they do that because they didn't have anything else? That is wild. What is going on? What am I looking at? Oh, that reminds me. I think. What is it? I think the Garurumon Sagittarius mode from EX9 went up a lot. I think it's like $20 or some shit right now. Yup. Yup. I should have bought it when it was like $2 because I wanted to use it for a deck that I don't think is that competitive. But I was also playing other stuff. It's a given because 8001 is about to come out, but little disappointed. Huh? What in the fuck, dude? What? Huh? Bro, I am so so okay. Yeah, I want to evo into this. I feel like that's correct. No, they're running 4 of it. What the hell are they doing? I am I'm gonna do this. I mean, doing the purple filter to get into your pieces makes enough sense to me. But I also don't think the old forces are all that good. Like most of them kind of suck. Ace is really strong, so I assume that's what they're on. But the whole idea of this just seems a little weird. It feels like it would just be, well, I say feels like, just thinking about how it functions, I would imagine it's a bit slower in practice. Oh, that's what they're doing. Okay. Yeah, I vibe with this. I don't like the ace, but I vibe with the idea of it, generally speaking. I will be appropriating your deck concept for myself. I guarantee you. I can just kill this though, is the thing. Like, huh? Buddy? Okay. I honestly forgot about this, even though I'm pretty sure I sat down to think about this kind of build to just because I wanted to make 040 function because I don't think they're gonna give it direct support again. Like they gave us the zero stuff as promos and then just never did anything with it again. Are they gonna just like not touch the Wonderswan game whatsoever? Or that manga, I guess, as well. Very interesting, very strange. But yeah, let's go back. So I need to pull my other laptop closer so I can look at something. Why am I getting hella notifications? Okay. But yeah, I actually like the Magna Gurumon promo, but trying to use it in its own deck is kind of a mess. What the fuck, dog? Okay. Anyway, yeah. So this card is actually really strong, but the archetype is tied to fucking sucks. Like it's so interesting to me that BT14 and BT17 they went giga overboard with how they balance stuff. Like a lot of stuff from the like there are really interesting things. Like I think Four Great Dragons, for example, was actually a good extra wave of support. But there's a lot of stuff in there that was like some of this is okay, like Digipolice and whatever. Nuemon wasn't. They like Nuemon honestly only really got to the level it got to due to Ukomon. I think it still would have been a good deck, but it wouldn't have been the status that it ended up being at. But yeah, like I've tried to make this work. This deck is so incredibly frustrating. Because realistically speaking, you will be winning just by doing purple hybrid shit. Even like the purple yellow stuff, light hybrid, whatever, without ever having to go into this guy. If you're going into this guy, you're probably in a bad situation. Um, that said, this guy is super cool to me. Oh yeah, he's at the end. This is the promo. Yeah, this guy is super cool. But this guy costs 4, and consequently, you end up uh doing some clown shit. Really. Oh, I could have sworn this had a non-stamped version because I just like having Koki arts. I have this. But yeah, part of the issue with this thing's archetype is the fact that the really old Koji that can shove sources does so from hand rather than trash, which like if you're drawing a bunch of cards, it's like okay, cool, whatever, right? I can just do that. But in practice, it's like only being able to do it from hand is worse because if you need to do like whatever kind of plays, you end up bottlenecking yourself a bit. Also, just going into the ancients is incredibly easy in comparison, which is a whole thing. It sucks. Trying to figure out how to play this guy oftentimes sucks quite a bit. So what you can do is run this. You could also fiddle around with this shit. But the idea was Sagittarius. You swing out, you play the Tamer off this, Sagittarius evolves for free. And for whatever reason, this effect is not once per turn. So, you can do a lot with that. I don't think we're gonna get... I don't remember there being a new level 5. But maybe I'm just a fucking clown. One of these is 80. Yeah, I don't. There was a new 4, a new 6, right? Yeah, the new 4, new 6. The new 5 is Beowulfmon, but the Beowulfmon is not that helpful. Well, no. This Beowulfmon is actually good. I don't think it helps me go into this guy. Being pure yellow is... it's throwing me off because it should have been yellow from the onset. 5 cost, you may place up to 2 hover trick cards with different colors from your hand or trash on this Tamer. If it plays, draw 1. Then if there are 4 more hover trick cards on this Tamer, gain 2. Yeah, like the Tamer is really good. The card enables it. Like in the vacuum, that is. I don't think it's good enough to be played. Well, no, that's not what I mean. I don't think it's gonna be effective in practice. But yeah, if I'm not gonna, if I don't want to spend $20 a piece on this fucking thing. It's not even the alt art. Not that I like the alt art, but it's not even the alt art. Okay, let's see what I can. These one-offs are dumb, but I'll come back to them later. This card just looks too cool to not be able to do too much of anything. It also doesn't get big. It has Purge, which is cool. Like, that's the defense. And I know some people were running the 2-cost match just to do the Evo thing, but I mean, I guess, buddy. I don't care for this. These screenshot ass arts, bro. Return one of your opponents level 4, blah 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 blah. No. Does this count? Isn't bro a fucking reptile? That's crazy. Yeah, I don't know. Like, these things being 13k DP, I think just kind of fucks them. The idea of the combo between this and this is nice, because like you evo, like this is a fucking 7-cost, like insane shit. But yeah, you get to swing with this guy, right? End of attack. This goes into security, assuming you didn't purge. This unsuspends. This swings and adds your top security card to the hand to unsuspend, which means you get to evo into this again and potentially swing again to unsuspend into this guy. Like, the loop is kind of nice. The end of opponent's turn thing is pretty cool. It didn't defend itself, which is one thing that the new Tamer is really good for, because like this thing not having protection at all is just kind of stupid. But you know. I kind of want this Lilumon, but I feel like this shit would be expensive. I also made the mistake of not picking up a Renamon when it was cheap. So I also don't think I can do much with it. Oh, it's not that bad. It's like 350. Yeah, I don't know. I just wish I. It's really frustrating because they keep making support for Garurumon. Like, I'm not a big Garurumon fan or anything, but they keep making support for Garurumon that I think necessitates it being hit, right? Like these cards. Wait, where is it? Yeah, these cards are just ridiculous. There's no getting around that. These cards are really, really dumb. I'm sorry, I just train of thought. Yeah, like they made these cards really absurd. Like the fact that there's just filters and gains memory in the process, it just draws cards. This thing checks top four. This is actually still one of the best searches in the game because it checks top four. And then it can add any two cards with Garurumon or X antibody in its traits. In their names. Sorry. So it just has such a wide range of stuff it can grab. It can grab the dogs and everything. Like, yeah, I don't know. This card's nutty. This thing just adds a tamer. Actually, a rarity amongst level threes is being able to grab other level threes. So that card's kind of nuts. It just says in its name too, so you can grab Gobble X. That was weird. Um, I'm also kind of glad they didn't update this because they made updated Agumon and it has protection effect, and they did this. Well, I mean, they technically did, but I'm glad they just didn't make another one because, like, oh my lord, bro. It would be that good. Scramble makes the guy basically Evo for 3. I don't know how good that is though. This has a newer art that's not on here. The Evo Cup art. But yeah. One of this. I don't think I can play this. I don't think this is gonna be all that good, but whatever. There's maybe something better I could be running here. I just want to try somewhat traditional ratios for the moment. Let's go level 6. What do we have? This doesn't seem that great. I could go into this. This is so fucking stupid, dude. Did it cross for 6, and then the option makes it like cost even less. They should bring back this Digimon can't be attacked. They should just put it on something. I don't know or care what. I actually know that's a lie. I do care what. Can't be that crazy. Actually, fuck that. Oops. Not cost. Oh. I guess. Oh yeah, there's one other thing I wanted to fill it with. Let me see. Please tell me they have the other hex allowed on here. Trash the bottom two distribution cards when attacking multiple times. So this is the X11 stuff. I'm just gonna toss these into the deck and I'm gonna remove them slowly. Okay. Oh, it just grays it out. It doesn't actually fucking stop it. Okay, that's cool. Now, let's see. Ice Snow Suzune. Okay. When this would digivolve, I want to have both of these. What do you do? I mean, I guess. I don't know how effective that. I think they rightfully restricted these cards, but at the same time, feels like they got hit a little too hard. This seems like it could be an okay tech thing. I don't know if anything here plays bodies out though. The one thing that fucking sucks is they don't errata traits onto older cards. Alright. What does this actually do? Ice Snow, one Liberator, return the rest in place. Whenever your Suzune made digital into level 6 of lower Liberator trait card name. Yeah, I mean, this is something I could still run regardless. I need to read both of these Suzunes. Trash 2. Let me play. This is Sorai on a different axis because it strips from everything rather than stripping one. Yeah, no, this card's fucking stupid. What? How does this work? This triggers when she's played is the fucking problem. Yeah, I can't really make the greatest use of all of that. Let's say I just don't want to do this. Let's say I go 3-3. I forgot to close that. Okay. So for level 5s, I mean, that's a really useful effect. I really wish they would have rephrased these effects to make more sense in English. Not that they don't make sense at all or anything like that, but like the way you would normally phrase this is not like this, right? You'd say something like, while none of your opponent's Digimon have Digivolution cards, or while your opponent's Digimon have no Digivolution cards, rather than this. This can still be parsed correctly, but I'm just like, damn, this is like long for no reason. I am not actually partial to one effect or the other, so I'll just do this. In terms of level 4s. That's fine, that's fine. I mean, the thing is, if I don't run Suzune, No, it still makes sense too. Uh, wrong word. Nothing plays this. Nothing plays Joe. Man. I hope we get a witch in Liz set. Is that how I say this? Witchel me? Witchel me? I'll figure it out. But yeah, I hope we get a set focused on that. Or at least like half of a set have a focus there and then some other stuff elsewhere. Modern Absolute Blast would be cool. That would be banger. There was another option with Hexablow on it that I don't remember the name of. I know we're getting a Ice Wall variant. I could have sworn I can probably check the wiki trivia page and maybe it'll say. Because yeah, we have Summon Frost. But I could have sworn there was something that was an alt art. Because I know that's just like that. Yeah, no, this isn't okay. Let me see if the trivia page for my guy has it. I remember sitting down and seeing this. Yeah, of course. I'll have to look at Dev because the trivia pages are not like Yu-Gi-Oh trivia pages that list these things. So I guess I'll have to make a new account and actually add that myself. Now where is the card I'm looking for? Oh no, it was just an alt art of Absolute Blast. Holy shit. Crazy ass art by the way. I guess I should playtest this a lot. I don't think this is gonna be that great. So what if I dial it back and just like let's go no Susanne, right? No Susanne options, no Susanne tamers. This guy just evos for 4 on whatever. This guy evos for 3 on whatever. Sword Joe is an option, but yeah. Alright. Trash the bottom, then want to gain 1 more. This is just a useful effect. Security attack minus gives us some ability to control the game. So we have that. We do want to be swinging out. At least to some degree. I am running Absolute Blast because I'm a fucking clown. Summer Frost and 1 copy of Sorai, I guess. I feel like I have to run her because I don't need to run. She does let you trash anyway. Do I just... I didn't even notice that's the winner one. I am... Okay, what if we do 9? No, I need to do this. Let's do... we can still do 9. We could do 9 or 10. I guess that's also the benefit of this. This cost 5, they cost 5. You get to, like, do a 2 for 1, basically. I don't know. This generally seems more useful. Who did the art for this anyway? Oh, I can't make that up. I have like 9 copies of this. Wait, no, it's more. I have 8. I gave one away. I think I have more somewhere else. I don't know. I have at least 9. I have at least 9. I'm surprised this unique emerald is more expensive. Well, I'm being. Dog. It's just kind of frustrating. I've wanted to like make a deck for this work for a really long time, and I don't. I think even now with all of this shit, it's not gonna be that cohesive. It's not gonna feel like it. Sure. That works. So the smart thing to do is to put them all one instead of paying 2 and then 3. Oh, I did it backwards. Oh no, I didn't. Susan Sice. I only had 1, so I can only have 1. Does it have a level restriction? Yeah. It pops immediately. Yeah. Stay in the back made more sense. So that's what I get for getting. Damn. How could this happen to me? Realistically, I should be running 2 more copies of Susan A just so I see her as more. Should be running 7 or 8 realistically. 6 is like the bare minimum, I think. I might lose the game immediately, but we'll find out. Because, what's his face? Trash is one, right? What the fuck? Why did it look like that? Oh. Did not mean to do that. Let's see. I guess realistically I should be doing this. Which means I kind of want to keep this, but it doesn't make the most sense, I think. I should be doing this. I would like to swing with this and unsuspend, but I'd only be chipping for one anyway. I'm not expecting this to be good. I'm not even confident in the Digitama. It's just the Digitama lets you do red shit, which is wild. But I probably need to go back. Exit, re-enter. My main thing is Hexablaw really can just be the top end of any whatever, like blue deck. You run fucking whatchamacallit. I don't know why I'm having a hard time. Just CS is coming to my mind, and that's not what I'm thinking of. The phrase CS is coming to my mind, but I'm thinking of the other thing. Oh boy, Galaxy. The Liberal Raider. I'll probably have to Evo in the back for Icemon. Even more reason to do that. Also, this is a funny thing to me. I've had people tell me that, like, oh yeah, Imperial doesn't run this. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, big brother? What do you mean, brother? Of course Imperial runs it. I could have played this and then this as well. These options are so weird because, like, they cost less, which is cool, but functionally they end up being like break evens because you're just gonna, like, you pay 2 for this, you pay 3 for the tank. Okay, this is considerably easier to deal with, so I kind of don't care. Yeah, cool. Now, we both know that isn't really going to matter. What is going to matter, though, is this shit. this isn't gonna do anything, but go fuck yourself. I remember at one point someone told me that oh wow, my frames are dropping hella. I know at some point somebody told me that unaffected Digimon could still have their sources stripped because the sources aren't part of the Digimon or something like that. I was like, what are you fucking talking about? Makes no sense. And it may have been ruled like that at one point in time, which I think is just insane. This game is weird, bro. Be gone, Magna. You cannot suspend. You can't become unaffected unless you play like Blinding Ray or something. Get out of here. I mean, even if you do swing, I can just block you. Huh? Why can't I suspend? What? I haven't been affected by anything. What are you talking about? Oh, is it just showing me this because it's my opponent's turn, even though like they're the ones that can't suspend? That's goofy. Oh, in any case. Huh? Oh, yeah, right. Are you dumb? Bro, I swear to God. Do I just play this? You know, I can't actually because this is protecting them. Oh my lord, dude. Show me a level 4, please. I'm paying that one extra memory to dig one deeper. I feel like the fact they reprinted Hexablow, rather, I don't know why I say it like that. The fact they reprinted Hexablow makes me think that they are probably going to give us another Hexablow card or like Ice Snow support that's not necessarily Liberator stuff in the upcoming year. Who knows when? That's the main reason I'm like testing this, because being able to grab 2 off this is kind of good, even if I don't like the fucking having to Suzune my way through shit. But I mean, it's still kind of stupid. Like, if I don't know what they're gonna do, but move this out, Evo into this, we can do for 2, which will actually be for 1. It plays a Suzune. Man, that's the other thing, because like you can only play it for free one time. which would let you catapult all the way up in the 6 if you're playing the proper line. But even for me having multiple bodies out, I could like go into another floor, whatever. It's not the worst, basically. And then you gain memory off the newer Suzune's anyway, so yeah. Oh God, I think I talked about this a bit before, but it's kind of wild that you can be playing against like standard ass imperialist, and then it's like, yeah, buddy, guess what I have? Thankfully, it only has one color. So gain one, elo for one. Block me if you dare. What? What is that card? Oh, Fire Rocket. Fair enough. Valid. Okay, I mean, I'm good. So, yeah. Your attack target is not switching, buddy. Does it game DP? No, right? I mean, I guess. Because they purge and they get to use the Davises, so they can actually get really big and like DP minus me or something. I forgot that it had raid. Despite opening the thing, I didn't pay attention to the card art. Yeah. Now the actual issue here is this thing is a little wait. I did apply this, right? No, it doesn't do one or less. It says no. Why did you not attack? Why would you not attack? wish. Oh, I have to click it 4 times. What the fuck? Oh, never mind. Oh, yeah, no. I have to click it 4 times. Huh? News to me? It does say any 4, though. What the fuck? Huh? That was weird. Okay. I guess it just wasn't gonna let me until I did the thing. Come on, buddy. Show me what you got. Show me the absolute foolishness. At least they learned not to block this time, I guess. How does this work? Okay, yeah. What if I just put Ice Mom under Ice Mom? Now, you have no security attack. Unless this gets through somehow. I mean, this does have piercing, though. The hell is that? Davis? Big Dave? I should probably be running Scramble instead of Mental Training. Or maybe I should be running a split of the two. Okay, so we're gonna do this for 1. This Digitom is so useless when your opponent has a card that you can't get rid of the source. I am tapping this. So I don't get prompted by it again. Well, that's the other reason. Okay, well, what I wanted to see, I meant to go into the trash. It's no cards for this one, and it's just less. Okay. Magnus should be punished for existing. I say as somebody who really likes Magnemon's design. Oh no, my bitrate's eating shit. Yeah, this feels kind of whack. I mean, okay, let's just do the bot match because I just want to do test hands basically, right? We can keep this. I would be cooked if I think I would be cooked at least if the fucking AI actually knew how to play that deck. We have one of each. I guess this is the one that's more useful to have in this matchup. Oh, right. We get both. The thing I don't get to grab is the old Hexablow. This is also why I would like to have Hexablow's specific support. That's crazy. That's clownery. Oh, I didn't even realize that. It doesn't grab a Liberator Trade card. What the fuck? That is crazy, actually. Okay. Oh, I don't have a form. I think I'm a dumbass. Anyway. That makes everything a bit more difficult than it used to be. Sure. It could just delete the Hexablow, which is the crazy part. I grabbed the fucking wrong galactic. Okay. Yeah, I'm a clown, so yeah. It's specifically zero on Hyarimon, so I need to find a Hyarimon that doesn't suck ass. This is the most red blue deck, I swear.
mean, the deck is smooth now. Relatively speaking. And I just end up wanting to do this. That's fine, that's fine. I feel like I still would want to do this. And now I end up in this spot where I want this. Excuse me. This is just a deck that has a bunch of stuff, so the idea would be I'm just gonna use this as a way to like so. Evo for 0. It'll likely be able to play this for 2. One Ice Stone, one Liver, so we go Hexaball first and then Pigmon after. That already sets us up. I will give the opponent 3 with either Pain or Balloon Pokemon, which gets us Suzune and another Pokemon. Could have another Pokemon though. They only have one level 4 either way. Either way is fine, I suppose. And I just end my turn because I hypothetically get my 3. And then here we go. Evo for 1. Play down a Suzune. This triggers. We had to draw into the 5, so. This didn't have anything that it could like interfere with. This unfortunately not having the Ice Snow trait makes me hope that like whatever support is directed towards Hexablow next would have like would also mention like, hey, give effect to Magic Nitrate or whatever. Plus 3. We have jamming right now. Only 2 instances of it. We don't get any security attack bonus, unfortunately. That's the other thing I find wild, like the Chris Paledramon stuff. Yo, I got blasted. Well, that's how I built that deck. So, yeah. Alright. You don't have any protection. I will try to get one last game. If I can't get one last game, I will hop off. If I do get one last game, I will hop off after that last game. this is an opener of all time. You just have everything, you know. I need to see another level 3 or a 4. That works. Oh shit. Okay. Uh, this is a matchup that I'm cooked against, right? Because the tamer just prevents me from being able to do it. The wild thing is, it actually gains sources as the game goes on, so you don't really get to. You don't have protection either. I mean, if you're running Scotty, you have protection. Okay. Yeah, this prevents you from trashing the Devolution cards at all. You got no protection here, buddy. Oh, having a field spell option like the zip code decks, Wingardium and stuff like that, that gives blue Magic Knight something, or maybe Hexablow specifically, something like the TS trait thing that like mentions Digimon by name would be great. Blocker, jamming, can't attack, can't block. I mean, realistically, it made more sense to go into the other one because it would stop them from swinging out. It's crazy to me that people like really didn't think this deck would be that competent. I guess it's because they see the like really powerful level 7 and they're like, it'll be slow to get to it, but not really. No, I mean even Abadamon is pretty fast. This is also like a defensive deck, so I mean, sure. What will you do there? Like, okay, so one of the biggest mistakes I see people make with this deck a lot of the time is like they will not put Unchained under their Digimon. They don't have a reason to not do it here though, because like straight up the card hoses this matchup. Best I can do is I think she will. Oh, the mind like is being prompted. Yeah, I can't do anything. A little funny. Yeah, if I would have just gone into the other Hexabot, I wouldn't be able to swing in the first place. So I'd also be safe here. This deck is so efficient, it's crazy. It actually surprises me a bit that people I wonder if they're just gonna ignore it because they can. Maybe they think I have an ace also. Yeah, it's a little absurd to me that people just think this deck is not very confident. Okay, they're going for it. I could have slash should have given him less. Yeah. Oh, they actually still should have put the tamer under before they did me, just to be safe. Sora's in my hand, but you know, they can still hit the other thing out of my security. 5 cost. Or the 6 cost. I guess that's the biggest vulnerability the deck has, defend security. That makes a lot of sense. I like that option. Been running in Medusa. Helps a lot. But I guess I understand people not liking it as well because the idea is like, oh wait, what the fuck? Oh, and okay, I for a moment I was like, did they play it from the trash? But yeah, I don't know. The card's really good. The card is really good. Very underrated. Can't they like end of turn DNR or something? Yeah, no. I'll just die. Ooh, I keep doing that by accident. I will get used to this new touchpad one day. What are you supposed to do versus a deck like that when you're playing Source Strip? Does Scotty fare better? Oh, that's how it works. Okay. Yeah, no, it's still kind of specific. Mm. I wish you just checked for one instead of everything. Okay, well, that's it for today.